Now, the next Governor General, 1844 to 48, Lord Hardinge. One more Hardinge is going to come in future. So Lord Hardinge 1. Okay. So you will see some interesting laws during this time, and after this you won't see any such laws. You can see a lot of socio reforms during British time, religious reforms, and also legal side also reforms in, okay, all those judicial reforms. Many reforms we have seen, and here also two important laws. First one, ban on human sacrifice. Okay, so this was actually a very famous in many places at that point of time, especially among the tribes, Gonds, who live in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so this was a very common practice among them, and that the practice is the young male boy will be, sacrificed to please the god. Okay, and it's a very superstitious belief, and that point of time, if you see, the superstitious belief was so common, and that was again one of the challenge that we should have overcame at that point of time, and this is one such law to overcome that. And it also turned against British, but not mainly. But if you discuss about anti-Sadi resolution and then widow remarriage act, etc., those were actually the most, and female ban on female infanticide that I'm going to discuss now, these were actually turned against English, but not this much. This one not much turned against English. Why? Because if you see these three laws, anti-Sadi resolution, widow remarriage act, ban on female infanticide, that I'm going to discuss now. Let me write that also. So second one, ban on female infanticide. Ban on female infanticide. So this was again very common in certain part of India, especially North India. Among which caste? Among Rajputs. Okay, so this caste, this belong to Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Where it belongs to? They are the Kshatriya caste. So they are basically the warriors, right? So they are the warriors, and they don't prefer the female babies, right? So female child they don't want. So among Rajputs it was very common, and female infanticide. Nowadays it is female feticide because technology is so advanced. Okay, so now here ban on female infanticide. It is similar to this, almost similar to the current situation. Also we have PCPNDT, right? I hope you know this, Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostic Technology Act. So that is related to female feticide. Again, the point is, even though they are coming up with some laws, but it will not work without the support of the society, right? So the main problem was from the society. The society was not progressive. The state on the one side, state is modern and state is progressive, and state want to bring some changes. But the society was very traditional and very orthodox, and society's mindset is entirely different. And I've told you this kind of laws are one of the reason, socio-religious reason for 1857 revolt. And after 1857, they have realized that state should not interfere in the religious aspects and the culture of the Indians. If they do so, then their existence will be questioned. And you cannot see any such kind of reforms that you see now, like ban on human sacrifice, something which is huge, right? Ban on female infanticide, anti-Sadi resolution, directly touching the religion, widow remarriage act. Again, these two are considered as significant in the context of empowerment of women, or how the life of women changed. These are the initial steps that has been taken in India, drastic measures, and you cannot see any such efforts post 1857. And then even divorce was also allowed to female only after 1947. So during this 100 years, nothing has been done. Why? Because they have realized that the state is modern and state want to do, but the society is not ready to take it. Society is very traditional. Even the nationalist leaders also, if you talk about, even Gandhi and Bal Gangadhar Tilak, all these people, if you see, they are politically very modern, but they are very orthodox when it comes to religion. Even these nationalist leaders also. So this is actually the problem faced mainly by the British in terms of such kind of laws. But I've just before told you this was not a big issue. Why? Because this is affecting whom? This is affecting the tribes. This was practiced among tribes. But if you see, this is affecting whom? Rajputs. And Anti-Sati Resolution and Widow Remarriage Act also, the upper caste, Brahmin and Kshatriyas mainly. So that is why I have told you, ban on female infanticide, Anti-Sati Resolution, Widow Remarriage Act, etc. having direct connection. And that is the reason why this upper caste Hindus, they practiced, they participated in the 1857 revolt. They started believing that the Britishers are unnecessarily, the state is unnecessarily interfering their religion and their religious belief, and the existence was in a question at that point of time for them. Okay, so I hope this point is very clear to all of you. So here onwards you won't see any such reform, and this Herculean task of development or the change actually left out to the constitutional makers later. And post 1947 you will see a lot of efforts which were put by the Dr. Ambedkar and all those people. So that's about the Governor General Lord Hardinge. Now we are going to discuss about the most important, one of the most important Governor General, that is Lord Dalhousie. Okay, so